Hello, this video we're going to be finding out who the winners are for the For You to Escape challenge. I was going to try to do this live, but I think that to do it live with a mobile device, you need a certain number of subscribers or you have to wait a certain amount of time for them to activate the account. I don't know, but I don't think I'll be able to do that today, so I'm just going to record it. I think that's it. I'm going to spin this and we'll find out who's winning the contest for the picks, and then after that I'll announce who won for the keys. So drum roll, and let's click to spin. All right, there is a winner. Congratulations, Nigby. You are going to be winning some picks. Cool. All right, I'll close that. And then for the comments, so the closest comment for the dates was from Space Nut 1944. His comment was for March 20th of 1851. Frank Gardner escaped through the Pentridge prison in Melbourne, Australia. He had originally been arrested for stealing horses and was sentenced to 5 years hard labor. While working outside the prison, he and his fellow prisoners rushed the guards and escaped. This was the first time anyone had escaped from the prison. He was one of the few that managed to avoid recapture by hiding out in the Victorian bushland. He went on to become one of Australia's most notorious bushrangers, outlaws, and executed the largest gold robbery in Australian history. Eventually, he was captured and exiled from Australia and moved to the USA and living in San Francisco. He was the closest one. The actual date I chose was this one right here. So, October 31st, 1756, going way back. In the middle of the night, Giacomo Casanova began his escape from the Leeds prison in the Doge, I don't know how to pronounce that, in the Doge Palace, Italy, with Father Balbi, a renegade priest. Using a spike, Casanova found to dig through the ceiling and pry through the lead plates. They reached the roof. From the roof, they used a ladder and homemade rope to escape. A homemade rope to break into a placeholder room 25 feet below. From there, they rested and changed clothes. They then broke a lock on an exit door and navigated out of the palace, convincing the guards they had been locked in the night before. So this is apparently like a big palace that also had the prison built into it. Casanova is quoted as saying, "Thus did God provide me with what I needed for an escape, which was to be a wonder, if not a miracle. I admit that I am proud of it, but my pride does not come from my having succeeded, for luck had a good deal to do with that. It comes from my having concluded that the thing could be done and having the courage to undertake it." So I really liked that quote at the end, and that was sort of what swayed me to choosing him for this particular date. You can double check the hashes if you like. I'll put this actual quote in the description, and you can double check them if you want sometime, but you will see that it matches the one in the video way up here. That guy way down there at the bottom. Those are the winners. I really did enjoy reading the different comments here too, and I enjoyed seeing the videos. The comments were interesting. Like, I didn't want to comment on the comments because I didn't want to say, oh, I already knew this or I didn't know this, because you'd know in advance, well, you didn't pick that one. But I did enjoy reading through these for sure. And some of these I was looking up for the videos on and looking for more information on them afterwards. And the videos were definitely awesome to see. Some very cool escapes there. Definitely some very neat improvised stuff. So you all did very well, and I say congratulations to all of you. Well done. What are you going to get? Well, it's going to be a surprise because I like surprises. So you're going to get the box. Email me, knowthebird@gmail.com, and I can get the boxes sent to you. Got 2 boxes here. Tried to keep them pretty much identical as far as value and quantity. They're within 3 ounces of each other and very close in price as well as far as economic value. If you really do need to know what's in them for I don't know, some sort of restrictions or something in your country, let me know in the email and I'll tell you what's in it. You know what I mean? It's not a huge deal or whatever. Yeah. And so that's going to be that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should cover. Oh, one of the things I was actually interested in when I was trying to choose a date for the escape. I'm from Virginia, and so part of America's ugly past is definitely like slavery, and so there were slave escapes in the South. There were a few that I was really interested in going with, but there was not good dates on them. So I didn't think it was like a reliable thing to choose when they're like the dates of the escapes were oftentimes unsure things. But it was definitely interesting. And one of the things I learned about like this area here is that there were often escapes in our winter. I guess it's summer for some of y'all, but in our winter, around the Christmas holidays and the New Year holidays, there was a lot of slave escapes at that time because generally there was less supervision, and it was yeah, I think that was just the main part of it. There was more like there's just less supervision, less scrutiny kind of thing. The slaves were often given some sort of period or break off where they might not be noticed if they disappeared for a few days. But anyways, that was kind of some interesting trivia as well. I'll stop the video before it gets too long. Thank you all for participating. I was very impressed by what you all did. I think you all did great jobs. Yes. So congratulations to all of you, and thank you for participating.